Alright, thanks for coming over, guys. So, there's something I need to talk to you guys about. It seems that Sherb has been feeling down and alone on the island lately, and it breaks my heart. But, it's our job to cheer him up and remind him that he's a part of our island family, right? Okay, so here's the plan. Phase 1. I invite Sherb over to hang out for some holiday fun. We're gonna set up some decorations, watch some movies, play some games, and eat all the food. And when he gets here, we're gonna greet him and make him feel welcome. Then, we'll move to Phase 2. We're gonna pretend like we ran out of snacks. That'll give me a reason to head out without any question. And that's where you two come in. The two of you are gonna distract him while I'm out. You can play games, watch movies, set up decorations, or even go out and play in the snow. Just keep him busy. Phase 3 is when I get busy and get building. We're gonna make sure that Grim feels like home to Sherb, like it is to all of us. We'll give him his own personal space, a mountaintop where you can see the stars. And when I'm done, we'll give him the biggest holiday gift anyone could ever ask for. Right? Great. Oh, there he is. Hey, ya, Sherb. How are ya? Ready for some holiday fun? Oh no! I have forgotten the snacks. I guess I'll have to go out and grab some. You guys can start without me. I'll be right back. Gotta move fast. Don't got much time. Hey there, everyone. I just wanted to apologize for the recording in this episode. From the time I recorded it last year until now, parts of it got lost, which is why we're starting a bit into the build. The beginning where I'm landscaping the mountain and placing Sherb's home, and in the end where I'm tightening things up, were all lost. However, I cover everything and every inch of space in the end tour, so if you want to jump there, you can skip to this timestamp. I also won't be commenting on this video. I recently lost my dog and it's been a really rough week, and I just want to get this video out, so my apologies. However, in the next episode, things will hopefully be going back to normal. Again, sorry, and enjoy the episode. And we're back. Hello. We finally finished this. Oh my lord, I am so happy that we got through this because this was super difficult. I thought it was going to be easy, but that clearly didn't go the way that I planned it. I outlined everything and I still had to make tons of adjustments, but I mean, we made it through it. We toughed it out, and I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. So I hope you guys are ready for this. I guess starting off, after I finished the build, I kind of wanted to give you guys, I guess, a little surprise. Not huge, but I ended up actually terraforming this area, um, so I can actually have that mountain kind of esque uh, feel that I want with this specific build. And yeah, this isn't necessarily going to be here in the future, but I wanted something just so I can have something pretty to like kind of have. But this is most likely going to change, but that's okay. Yeah, it was a little cute. I like having this little offbeat path. I think it's really fun. Over here, I ended up just making this a fake bridge. I don't know exactly how the rest of this island is going to turn out, and I didn't want to spend bells that I was probably going to regret in the future, so I decided just to have this. As long as I have the stairs, I'm a happy camper with this. So, I guess we'll start with down here. Here we have this little, I guess kind of like backdoor entrance-ish, if you will. As you guys notice, I really like having these air quote secret routes or just alternative routes just to move around the island. I had this on my original island, and I don't know why, but I thought it was really cute and really fun. And I wanted to put this here, especially once I decided to go with the hedges. I knew I wanted to have, a little path right here to just use the ladder. And once I actually did set these hedges, it all just came together. And as we move up here, I love these stone stairs. I think they look really good. And especially this actually helped me out finalize this whole area, specifically like this section, because I was having so much trouble. I thought it wasn't enough space and it was just defeating, but once I put these here, everything again kind of just started coming together. And I guess we'll go with the next big interest point, which is this little, I guess, hidden hangout. As I said many times, I like these little secret spots. I think they're super fun. And they're cute. Like, I don't know why, but this just is, I can just picture Sherb just coming out here, and just watching the stars while he listens to his music. And I guess as we talk about the whole theme of this specific build, I kind of have Sherb as my little, like, I don't know if weatherman's the word I'm looking for, but I know he likes space, and I kind of wanted to make sure to use, like, all the Nova lamps that I have, like, all the colors. So right here we have the yellow one, and then I have everything else scattered throughout this little build. And I don't know, this spot like looks so peaceful, and I really like that. And I don't know why, but this divider here, I just I really like. And I was kind of happy that I was able to actually put this well here, because I didn't know if it was gonna fit, but it did. So yeah. And then as we make our way up here, there's a couple of things that I changed after before we got to this point. I added these mushroom lamps around here, and I changed up the fencing. I'd figure since I do have some of the country fence over here, I wanted to incorporate that as well. So it's not purely stone, then it just turns into country fencing. So I kind of wanted to have a little mix here. And I also wanted to make sure to use as much ice stuff as I could. I realized there was some Christmas furniture and ice sculpture furniture that didn't necessarily work, and it took a while for me to like get through that. but I guess we'll start over here. Just with these frozen trees, I actually really like how they turned out. I was trying to mix, the real pine trees with these, and also have the color scheme of blue and white, kind of like Sherb's colors. And I was gathering flowers because originally these were going to be I can't remember which flower type these bad boys right here, but it was this and the mums, and I realized I didn't like that, so I kind of wanted to just change it up. And as I was gathering flowers, I found that we actually have the lily of the vale, which blew my mind, and I figured, with all this hard work, I'm just gonna give it to Sherb. This whole episode's about Sherb, so why not? I really like the snowman. I think the snowman's adorable, and I feel like Sherb would have his little snow buddy out here, having someone to talk to, and I think he's really cute. And then we make our way over here to this little hangout spot. I guess for like my little headcanon, and I guess like the little story for this section, I kind of pictured Sherb being kind of like lonely since he is the newest villager, and I'd figured, giving him an area to hang out with other villagers. So one for me, one for himself, and then one for Rudy and Walker, who I would, probably assume would be his new close group of friends here. And anytime I get to use the little fire leaf pile here, makes me a head camper. And I was gonna have 2 stone fencing over here, but having this spot open was kind of annoying me, so I decided to put 2 country fences and pretty much leave this open, so hypothetically, you can grab your little water to put out the fire, and I can actually access from my house all the way over here. So usability is always a great thing. And I guess continuing with like the little secret paths, if you will, I like the idea of Sherb having a little like spot away from everyone, just to watch the stars. I think just being able to sit here, read his little books, and just look through his little telescope, I think is super like cute, and I just like the whole idea of it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This build, as I mentioned earlier, was the hardest build, but it is probably the most, I'm super happy that I stuck it out, because I felt like I was probably going to give up and just change this whole thing to someone else, but I managed to go through, the whole theme, and I managed to do everything that I wanted. I gave his little mountain. I make sure to use all the star Nova lamps and give him a little hangout space. And as we look at the map, one thing I kind of figured I want to do is pretty much give everyone like their own little square. So my whole rule was, as long as they aren't fully overlapping into another square on the grid, I'm fine with giving them a lot of space, because at least for me, I like having my villagers have their own area instead of like a little lot. I feel this gives them more character and more of a personality, and I like it. I don't know what's my favorite spot. I think once I started adding the glow stuff, everything pretty much became my favorite spot. Like, I do like this. The country fence actually made me like this, because prior to not having it, I wasn't the biggest fan, because it just felt incomplete. But now that I have the country fence, I feel you can actually like look over the mountain, and in a like a realistic sense, it's not dangerous, so that's always cool. I love the little spot out here. I originally was gonna have star fragments, but I was kind of worried about whenever I had people over that they would steal it, so I just decided not to do that. Because originally all these big Nova lamps were supposed to just be star fragments, but I was kind of paranoid, so I'd figure, whatever. But I really do like this. I kind of wish I had more space to kind of give him like a little like desk, and have like a book on it, but small is fine, and I kind of like how cozy it looks, and especially this spot. One thing that this build I was kind of playing with are different size trees, and when I was originally testing this area out, everything was too big, and it was kind of like making me feel I wasn't able to do this properly. But once I found some guides online, this became so much more like appealing to my eyes, and it made this build a lot smoother because there are different variety of tree sizes, and at least here, I wanted to stick with like the mountain slash pine feel for this specific area. So in the future, I'll be using different sizes of all types of trees, which I'm really excited about. And I think the Christmas lights on the trees really do help make this area pop. I really like that. And yeah, and having this little secret area, I'd figured, I just like these kind of little things for myself. I think they're really fun. And over here, once I kind of started terraforming and getting rid of the flowers and having this little area, then I was happy. I feel like this side is still incomplete, but the water is kind of the outline of this whole area. But yeah, now that I have this all done, I can worry about that half once I start building on the other side of the waterscape, and then I can give myself a stone bridge. And I'm leaving these out here just so whenever I do start re-terraforming, I can remind myself to use those, because I tend to forget a lot. But yeah, that's the build. I hope you guys like it. Sorry if this was long. This was, like I said, really hard, but we did it, and yeah, I'll catch you later. Alright? Bye! Oh, don't cry. All of this was for you. I know how hard it is to be the new guy, especially being in a completely new environment and just feeling alone. But here, on Grimm, we're more than just friends. We're family, and we care about you. If you're ever feeling down, you can always come to me. Or any of us. Now enough of these tears. I think it's time for some fun. Shall we?